today I would like to introduce the Choco application from the Candy Square. This is the welcome screen, some useful links, and the main Get Started button. And this is the working window of the application. On the right side you can see the templates list, some predefined presets which you can apply and use, but I will start with making a new one. The only button here, click. The paper size, you can change this later if you want. I guess the defaults are okay. Now we have few more buttons on the bottom. Each of them defines a part of the collage. The first one is the shadows and the background settings. I don't have any items yet, so the shadows don't match anything. The background, it could be either a single color, a gradient, or a texture. You can use our textures, the pre-built, or this button to browse for an external graphics. I guess this image is okay for me. The second button, this is the layout maker. It's a kind of generators. We have three types of the generators. Of course, you can add the items manually, like this, move, erase. But the generators, well, they simplify the life, right? You can get a collage with the only click. So the tiles one simply builds a symmetric layout. The asymmetric tiles, this one splits the items randomly. Each click you will get a new collage. And the board one builds up a collage with the mask. It's pretty heavy one. I guess I will avoid generating it at the moment. And the tiles, I like the tiles one, it's pretty simple. Okay, we do have a template, right? Geometry and items. We need some images now. On the left side, this is the images list. You can simply drag and drop some items from the Finder, or you can use this button to browse and choose some images to be used. Okay, now we have the images. What next? Well, the simplest option is to use the shuffle button. It will fill up the collage automatically. Also, you can choose a picture and drag and drop it, let's say here. As simple as that. Okay, now we can inspect the rest two buttons. This one, this is the filter, the photo filter you have applied to the images. Some set of the pre-built filters we have, and the intensity slider, pretty simple, no rocket science. And the last thing here is the frame. Well, actually pretty simple as well. Just set up the frame you need in pixels, choose the shape of the corner, like this, the cut one, the rounded one, the reverse rounded. Really simple, right? And the frame material, it can be a single color or yet again a texture. And of course we have some textures prepared. And of course yet again you can click this button to browse for an image on your Mac. Okay, the next one, the per item editing. Of course it's fun to set up the things in a bunch, but you might want to edit some item personally, right? First of all, you can select an item and move it, change the scale, the rotation angle, which I actually don't need. Second, you can right click on the item to see the drop down menu. First thing here is the inner editor. Scale, move, rotate it again. You can see the actual item bit exceeds the frame. It's because of the auto aspect correction. It can be turned off if you need it. I will show it a bit later. Okay, the in editor, right? The one we need, the accurate editor. This one defines the things It's not on the multi-bit. Here you can see the whole editor. It's a pretty big one. It defines the geometry and the outer and the inner one in the concrete numbers, so you can edit it precisely, right? 2 pixels, 1 pixel. And this is the checkbox which defines whether the application will fix the aspect automatically. If you don't need it, just uncheck. I will keep it. The next thing here, an individual effect. Pretty simple, the same editor, but now it applies the only item which is the selection. And the same way you can choose the frame and make it, let's say, rounded on top for a single item. As simple as that. Now the main frame editing, now this one I guess, will apply each frame except for this. If you want to drop the frame to the shared one, use this button. The same thing with the effect. This, and you will see the shared effect. Okay, what if you want to reuse this collage in the future? It's pretty simple. Both for the templates list we have 2 buttons. One to add a collage with the name and the category you want, and the second one to delete. You can delete custom collages, that's why the button is yet disabled. But your personal collages can be deleted from the templates list easily. Okay, and the last thing here, the saving into an image. This button, as always in our applications, just choose the destination, the output format and the compression to save the result. Or, as always, you can use the Flickr or Facebook integration to share the collage immediately. And of course, you can choose to try the application before you buy. Simply visit thecandysquare.com and download our demo. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.